have a really important public service announcement.
Ooh, okay.
And I need your opinion because it carries a lot of weight.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready.
I have a proposition and I need your help spreading what I'm about to say.
Okay, so it's spreading awareness.
Yeah.
All right.
More of a .org. You know,
Oh.
we're not for profit. Just want to get the information out there.
Okay.
I want to call onions spicy apples.
What?
So I'm trying to start. An onion is a spicy apple.
Yeah.
Now I think it's got legs.
Okay.
Juicy in the middle.
Yep.
All right.
I mean,
similar texture.
Yeah. When you
similar
kind of bite
shape
into it. Yeah. Okay.
as an apple,
Okay.
and they're a little bit spicy.
Okay.
Can you help me bring this to the public?
I'll try.
I need more gusto from you, young man.
Ladies and gentlemen, spicy apples. Make it a thing.
Make it a thing.
Make it a thing.
2022.
Vote spicy apple.
Spicy apples are greater than coronavirus.
Spicy apple for Prime Minister.
Yeah. What would you rather vote for? The Liberal Party or an onion?
Hey man, that's got some layers to it.
Yeah. No.
Oh, too far?
What are we learning?
Well,
Do we have a topic today?
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Drop Some Knowledge podcast. I am JP.
Oh, really?
Yeah, hi. And
Can I see some badge?
my badge.
Okay. Whoa.
Sorry,
Don't
was that a
flip
bit? Yeah, I just
James, he
flipped you
flipped
off.
me the bird. He flipped me the
It's my badge.
That, well, hopefully an officer never asked you for ID.
That's why I've been to jail 3 times.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's another story. And my lovely co-host here is Josh.
Hello. I'm the same as last week.
Same as last week. Tonight, we are doing one particular person.
Oh,
Oh, a
it's
little bit
very
different.
okay.
It's a singular person, not a group of people.
Yeah,
Singular person.
yeah.
His name
Oh,
is Rasputin.
Rasputin.
Rasputin. Have you ever heard of Grigoriov Yevgemovich?
Yes, absolutely.
Rasputin?
Now, James, I have a funny story about Rasputin.
Go for it.
Actually, I was in San Francisco in 2012.
Okay.
And we were walking around the CBD.
Oh, yeah, as you do.
And there was actually a old DVD and CD shop called Rasputin's.
Really?
Yeah. So I went into Rasputin's and I bought
Ooh.
so many CDs.
That's
they,
okay, that's
they
interesting.
were like $5 to $8 CDs. I bought 4 seasons
Right.
of Monk on DVD.
Right.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like you're going to have a different sort of thought behind Rasputin's after we've spoken about him tonight.
So he's just not the guy who made the CD shop.
No, he's not. He's not.
What?
There's a lot more to him.
No.
There's
Come
a
on.
lot more to him. So,
All right.
Rasputin's not his actual name. That was actually a name given to him by the Russians.
Just like a stage name.
Well, it was kind of an adopted last name.
Like Ludacris.
Yeah, well, yeah.
He's the
but
Ludacris.
in
of-
Russian.
I'm assuming Russia. Yeah.
Yeah,
Russian.
but in Russian,
Yeah.
Rasputin actually means...
Russian Ludacris.
It actually means the debauched
There's the
one.
title.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
The
It
Russian-
actually means the debauched one.
Oh, debauched?
Debauched.
Please explain.
Okay, so he actually got his name when he was a lot younger, so he was about 18.
Okay.
So he was born in 1869 in
Nice.
Pokrovskoye.
Yep. Sounds nice.
In Serbia.
A nice seaside village, I believe.
In
James.
Siberia, sorry.
Oh, Siberia.
I can read my own writing.
Good.
Siberia.
You typed it.
I did, yep.
You don't-
English is
you don't-
hard.
You don't write. What are you talking about?
I did it with my finger.
No, you didn't.
I did, because that's how you type.
Okay. I don't want to do this.
Okay.
I don't care about you typing.
So born in 1869
Yes.
in Siberia,
Yeah.
Rasputin, when he was 18, actually, he got this name, when he was undergoing a religious conversion.
Oh.
Okay. And he was
An
introduced...
exorcism.
Well, he was actually introduced to this particular church.
A reverse exorcism.
Well, yeah. Well, actually, yeah, let's be honest. The guy, as you get to know him, he's pretty devilish. He's
Delightfully devilish, Seymour.
He's actually... He was actually part of the
like that.
Flagellants sect.
Okay.
Now, the Flagellants were a medieval religious sect that included public beatings with whips as parts of their discipline.
That was just the thing to do back in
Devotional
those days,
practice. Yeah, well, it was. But you've seen the Da
When did
Vinci Code?
slaughter not become a thing that people go and watch at the town hall?
Right?
I miss those days.
I'm pretty sure...
They still do it in Launceston, but other than that, it's really hard to find.
Well, I'm pretty sure the last guillotine...
I learnt this. It was
in
actually
19...
No. I learnt this a few days ago.
Yeah.
Actually, it was actually the French were the last people to use a guillotine in
Yeah.
1978.
It was something ridiculous.
It's in the 70s like that,
Yeah.
and the French were the last people to use the guillotine.
Yeah. So, just like, crazy barbaric things.
Yep.
Mind
I
you,
think they
this
use
is
it to cut baguettes now.
Oh,
That's how they make garlic bread.
that's a good way of doing it. Actually, I
It's
don't
just
mind that.
put in the guillotine.
Anyway, so that was a devotional practice by
Yeah.
the flagellants, and the sects was around northern Italy and become large around 1260. So it's been around for a long time. That sort of style of the whole flogging,
lashings
and stuff. Within a religious,
lashings for the servants.
well, within a religious sort of styling, right? Anyway, so he joined this group of people.
Yeah.
Now, this particular sect, and you're going to enjoy this,
Okay.
believes in the doctrine that one was nearest to God when feeling holy passionlessness.
That sounds sad.
And the best way to reach that, state was through sexual exhaustion.
So like,
Go at it until you can't anymore.
and then that, but isn't like religion, like a Christianity? I guess is like no intercourse.
Yes, but this is a little change to that. There's a little...
Maybe this
there's
is
a very
why they're like none now,
perverted-
because they got done
Yeah.
red raw.
Yeah. There's a very perverted style. So to the point where they were able to have intercourse
what church
without
they
any
practice that
passion
at.
whatsoever.
Unfortunately, it's too many.
It's too many of them. But he became a monk in this particular sect. So far you've learnt that this 18-year-old boy has joined a random church sect, right?
Yeah.
Which basically likes to have a whole lot of sex, and to the point where they don't feel anything, but they just continuously have sex, but they don't feel anything.
Seems counterintuitive.
A little. Like, it's supposed to be fun. Where you've basically just taken the fun out of it by having too much of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't see that ever happening, let's be honest.
No. Well, apparently so, James.
Well, apparently so.
I
You're
mean,
not
apparently
wrong.
you need to find God.
Well, put it this way. The next year, he got married. He was 19 when he got married. And he had 4 kids.
And it got married. Like, was he? I wonder if he was pregnant before. If it was like,
Well, I don't know.
we got to marry now because he's got the bun in the oven.
No, well, that's it. And he had 4 kids. But obviously, being Rasputin and being this very, the debauched one, marriage didn't really sit with him.
Even though he chose to get married.
Exactly. So he decided to go for a wander.
This guy's priorities are all over the place.
Well, it gets a little bit more pinpoint shortly.
All right.
So he goes for a bit of a walk, bit of a wander. He goes to Greece and Jerusalem, and he finds himself.
Just on a Euro trip.
He becomes a bit of like one of those people that puts their hair in a man bun and kind of just goes and finds themselves in these sorts of places.
Backpacking hostel
around.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to go and make wine.
Probably going to go to Cancun.
Go and pick some apples.
Budapest, they're the spots. Barcelona.
And then he just goes and spends a hell of a lot of time in Mykonos.
Ah, the Greek islands.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Why not?
Why not?
And then he's left home and he's gone to do that.
Off
thing.
he goes.
So that's for
Spread
a
his
few
wings.
years now. That's for a few years. He's going to play around.
Okay.
Right. He eventually becomes and gaining sort of like, traction and reputation through all these places that he goes, and he basically becomes a self-proclaimed holy man. Now we can already see where this is going,
Now,
surely.
to spread his love over
over
the planet,
he
James.
basically tells people he has the ability to heal the sick and predict the future.
Man, people believe so much. Imagine the stuff. Imagine if you travelled back to these times and the
Right.
things you could get these idiots to believe.
Yeah.
Now, I know they're not idiots for the time, but like, seriously, like old mates walking around and going, "Hey, baby, you want to learn some religion?" I don't know why he's Greek.
Well, he's from
But he's in the Greek
He's
islands.
from Siberia, Russia area, so
Oh,
like
look,
he
everyone
talks
was-
a bit like this when he actually speaks to people.
I come from the Soviet Union.
I am the Soviet Union.
The Soviet Union. Back in the USSR.
Well, actually, it was a little bit before that.
Great song.
Great song.
Great song.
Great song. Anywho.
So,
his religious wanderings,
yep.
right, eventually led him back to Russia, where he was warmly welcomed as a religious inspector.
Warmly welcomed in Russia?
Warmly welcomed
Unlikely.
in Russia.
Unless he got one of those big fuzzy hats.
With lots of vodka and a fluffy hat.
Oh yes, vodka is good for war.
And very good for worms.
Are we good at that accent,
Well,
James?
it's all right, actually. I'm pretty
Should we
happy
do the
with the
whole
Russian?
podcast in that accent?
Where he was warmly welcomed
like
as
it.
religious
Russian JP sucks. I hate him. Soviet JP is the worst.
I don't mind him. He's all right.
Yeah, of course
Anyway,
you don't.
No. But he became an inspector at the Academy of St. Petersburg.
You reckon he met Inspector Rex?
I hope so.
He'd have
He
it.
just he plodded past Germany on the way.
Yeah, he would have.
Yeah.
Why not? It's on the way.
But this is actually where he delved into mysticism and the occult.
The occult?
The
Or
occult.
a
Occult.
Occult.
Yakult.
Yakult.
Oh, hang on a minute. That's good for your digestive.
Oh.
That's
I think I
the
took
wrong
that
thing.
in pill
Sorry.
form.
Yeah, you might have.
They're those pills you gave?
Wait, no, that's Nurofen.
It's Nurofen. Those little blue ones.
Oh wait, no, hang on.
Hello.
Hey, he knows about those. Rasputin knows about those.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, while
I
in
think
the
he wrote my
academy-
prescription.
Yeah, he might have.
Yeah. He
Big
works at
beard,
Chemist
big
Warehouse.
long beard,
Yep.
sunken eye.
Chemist Warehouse in Carnegie.
Claimed that he was a micro version of
Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know the guy. Great guy.
Miniature Jesus. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That was actually, or something similar, was actually what he quoted himself as being.
Oh.
Yeah, like interesting fella, like really interesting fella already. Okay, so while in the academy, his reputation kind of swelled.
Okay.
He got a bit bigger.
Got
swelled. He
swole
got swole.
AF.
So fast forward to 1905.
Oh.
And he was introduced to the Russian royal family because in this academy he became friends with people from Parliament, from the church and all this sort of stuff. So naturally he would know these royals.
Okay. What were those? A Fabergé egg, James? Is that what?
Yeah, the Fabergé egg.
Russian people loved those.
They did.
My only research on that is Peaky Blinders, but they loved them.
So you haven't watched any of the Oceans, like Ocean's 12?
No.
Ocean's 12, I'm pretty sure they went and stole a Fabergé egg.
Really?
It was 12 or 13.
How do we get one of those?
I think it was 13. You don't. They're priceless.
Guys, we're going to be releasing a Drop Some Knowledge Fabergé egg, a new merch line.
Yeah.
Yeah. You better get your pre-orders in.
It's literally just going to be a picture on the front, and on the back it says, "Show us your egg."
Yeah. I was actually just going to send people an egg.
Yeah, nice.
You just get the 12-pack from Coles.
Show us your Fabergé.
Yeah. Just write Fabergé egg on it. We can
Scrub out the Coles.
Yeah, all the use by date they've stamped on the egg.
Fabergé.
Fabergé egg.
It's priceless.
People would love that.
I reckon they get around it. Actually.
Killer merch.
Um,
Buy that merch. We should make a song like that guy did.
I reckon we should try. Actually, I reckon we can get away with it.
Well, okay. Maybe after you keep telling me
after
about
that. All right. So,
the Russian Ludacris.
like you said, he was introduced to the Russian royal family. He was actually introduced specifically to treat Tsar Nicholas and Tsarina Alexandra's hemophilic son.
Hemophilic?
Now, have you heard of hemophilia before?
Please explain.
So this was actually he was actually prone to bleeding episodes. So it's actually So having issues with blood clotting. So your blood does not clot, or it takes very long time to clot. So if you cut yourself, it just keeps pouring out.
Dear me.
Okay, so it's very serious. But Rasputin was able to ease the boy's suffering. And he was reportedly using, and I'm using quotes here, hypnotic powers.
Ah, yes. They were very popular at the time.
Now,
okay.
Here's the kicker.
That's not the kicker?
No.
Kick me.
When Rasputin had... Well, hang on.
Okay.
When Rasputin had actually...
Don't actually.
Bang!
So stupid.
No. But when Rasputin had his praises sung by the royal family after all this, and upon leaving the palace, actually warned the parents that the destiny of both the child and the destiny of the
Destiny's
of himself.
Child.
Destiny's Child.
Yes. That's why they're called that.
And
They're massive Rasputin fans.
if you actually look in the back of every single one of their video clips, there's a Fabergé egg. That's why they call it an Easter egg.
Just one of our merch eggs.
Absolutely. If you look back,
Yeah. Go and watch every Destiny's Child music video and you'll notice Beyonce actually looks like Rasputin in a wig. Beyonce was when she got rid of the Rasputin. She had an exorcism and then became Beyonce, just the solo artist.
she's actually been alive since 1868.
You're right.
Yeah.
No, she has.
She has. She looks great.
She looks great.
Fantastic.
Doing really well. You go, girl. Killing it.
Anyway.
Well done, JC.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
99 problems.
So, Rasputin ain't one. Oh my god. Anyway, Rasputin.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
He basically told the parents through mind manipulation. Okay, these
Ultimate
are actually,
placebo.
right? Mind manipulation. That he is connected to the child, and the child will actually be connected to the dynasty of the Tsar and the Tsarina. Okay, of the Russian royal family.
Okay.
So basically, what they did
Seems
was
far-fetched.
Well, yeah, but this basically set in motion literally a decade of Rasputin's powerful influence on the family and the affairs of state. This dude had his fingers in a lot of pies.
Oh my. This one time at band camp.
Exactly. To the very point that in between 1908 and 1910,
Yep.
Rasputin actually showed up at the palace, constantly maintaining a humble and holy monk kind of existence.
Okay.
Yeah, just kind
Holy
of plodding
man.
along. A very holy man,
Holy
right?
man.
Holy man. However, outside the palace,
Yes.
so when he wasn't there, he would fall into the same old habits of debauchery and divulging in, during what he did in his
Being a
younger
bloody
years.
mongrel.
Bloody mongrel, sleeping with whoever was around.
Oh, what a playboy.
Absolutely. And there was actually some little things about him and the Tsarina.
She sounds hot.
The Queen.
Oh, a royal.
Yeah, the royal. Well, the Tsar and the
That's
Tsarina
your type, James.
is the king and queen.
No, he's a royal. If they're not royal, you're not interested.
No.
If you have no ties to the royal family, a royal
Don't wanna know.
family, not
Don't know about
interested.
it. No.
Get out of here.
I'm all about the money.
Yeah, yeah. James likes
Power. Money and power.
money and power. Yeah. No, he's very surface level. Yeah.
Can't you tell?
Yeah. Look at that mustache.
Look at his mustache.
That mustache.
I must ask you a question, but I'll shave it for later.
Oh, God.
Now,
Yes.
you know how I said, here's the kicker?
Yeah.
I've just told you all this cool stuff, yeah?
Yeah, no, it's all right.
Well, here's
get
where
ahead of
it
yourself.
starts to get juicy.
Like a spicy apple?
Like a spicy apple. Get it started.
Hurry up.
Fabergé egg.
We're in Feb already. This needs to be.
get
It should have
around
been a
it.
thing.
Get around it.
I mean, mid-March. It's,
I reckon we could do it.
It's
we
just-
can do it, I believe.
yeah. Let's see how much influence we have. Not very much.
We'll try.
Yeah, we'll
So-
really try.
So,
Yes.
the juicy parts.
Yes.
After being expelled from the palace
The Palais.
by the Tsar, by Tsar Nicholas,
See you later.
and then reinstated
Oh.
by the Tsarina
Ooh.
because there were some lewd allegations. But then, because of his mind manipulation, that's the bit that he's
This guy seems like a walking allegation.
a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. You liking him so far, though?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm engaged.
But he's in the height of his power at this point.
Peak.
Peak power.
Prime Chris Judd sort of
Yeah,
stuff
absolutely.
before the meltdown.
We'll see, there's that.
The chicken wing. Pressure point.
But this is, we're looking at about the beginning of World War One.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're looking at what's that, 1914?
Yeah, I think it was about that.
1913, 1914?
Yeah. Titanic was around then too.
Yeah, around then. So he actually urged Tsar Nicholas II
Yes.
to take personal command of his armies at the front, the Russian front, against the Germans. Okay? Leaving Alexandria to take care of the affairs of state.
Okay.
He became her right-hand man, and the rumours say that her lover, there's a little bit
There
of,
would be some
bit of
fondling involved, I would
little bit of
say.
hanky-panky,
Oh,
a little bit of something.
however, could I pay you?
Oh, exactly.
If I could only offer something else.
Oh no, Step Rasputin.
I'm stuck in the washing machine. I'm stuck in the washboard.
Oh no. Oh no.
I've never watched them. I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know.
Someone told me about it.
Just
Just a film somewhere.
I accidentally pressed on the pop-ups.
Yeah. You've got to stop turning on cookies.
I know, I'm sorry. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm
Like I
crying a
said,
little
because
bit.
of
Crying a little bit.
because of Rasputin's incredible powers of persuasion. Yeah. Powers of persuasion, wink wink.
Yep.
He was able to fill
Boobs,
the government.
basically.
Yeah, pretty much. But he was able to fill the government with ministers and appoint church officials of his own choosing.
Okay.
So he basically made them filled with
Recipe
people that
for
actually like.
disaster,
Yeah.
this.
It's like, you know what, Rasputin, I like this guy.
Get
He
out of
just
here.
put me in to help me out with God.
Yeah.
So we're looking at 1915 to 1916 now.
What a time.
Okay, so this is during those years.
A simpler time.
Absolutely.
This is happening a lot more recently in history than I would have thought it sounds.
It's
you know?
scary, isn't it?
Yeah.
Seeing as we had federation in Australia in 1901.
Yes.
Right.
You'd remember.
I was there.
You signed the
I
document.
did, actually. You had a look at my name. It's really long, but I actually changed it to Smith
Okay.
just to fit in.
Yeah. John Smith.
So, yeah.
Great.
Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure that was from Pocahontas. So, during the year between 1915 and 1916, there were many attempts on Rasputin's life
Yeah.
in order to save Russia. Because at this point, he's taken over,
Yeah.
right? None successful until the end of 1916.
Really quick question, James.
Yes, sir.
Did this man have a little mustache?
No, he had a full-on, like,
Okay,
biker
because he
beard,
sounds
like ZZ
very
Top.
like Adolphy.
No, like ZZ Top long beard.
Really?
Yeah, like huge.
Respect.
For those of you that don't know who ZZ Top is, look him up and have a look at that beard. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what he looked like. Oh, geez, you know what? Look up Rasputin. Just look him up. He's a creepy dude. Creepy MF.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, you've sold me.
So, according to the legend of his death,
Okay.
Rasputin was invited to dinner by the cousin of the Tsar.
Yes.
Who was the one that was basically like, nah, this is ridiculous, I'm taking him out. Firstly, he gave the monk food and wine laced with cyanide. Some pretty potent stuff there.
Yeah.
However, when Rasputin seemingly failed to respond to the poison, they shot him at close range
Dear me.
and left him for dead.
See you later, mate. Left, right, good night.
Unfortunately, in spite of these, he was revived shortly after by somebody at a farm that found him,
Of course.
which is absolutely ridiculous. He was then found, and he tried at the palace again, basically pleading for his life.
Yeah.
They chased him, shot him, beat him. The legend goes that they castrated him as well. He got rid of his bits,
Jesus.
right? And then shot him again and threw him in the lake.
Well, that'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it.
But how much does this guy need to take before he's dead?
Is he dead now?
He's dead now.
Oh, thank God.
He's dead now.
Thank God.
Ooh,
Oh, sounds like a possum.
sounds like a possum, I think.
Anyway.
They then bound and battered his body for several days. And then his body was found in the water with his lungs filled with water and all such like that, right? The cousin was later quoted and saying, and I quote, "This devil who was dying of poison, who had a bullet in his heart, must have been raised from the dead by the powers of evil. There was something appalling and monstrous in his diabolical refusal to die."
What a man. I mean, look, had a lot of heart.
Had a lot of heart.
A lot of heart.
And
Just a, what are they? Good Aussie crack. Just
good
give it a
Aussie
go.
crack. I think you gave it a good go.
Just give it a good old,
Yeah.
good old Aussie go.
It doesn't stop there.
Oh, Jesus.
So we're talking years later, right? Actually, no, my apologies. It's probably in the same year. Because sometime after his death, well, his murder, a group of young youths decided it would be a good laugh to dig the crazy monk's body up.
Oh, no.
After exhuming the remains from the ground, they then decided to burn them for reasons I couldn't figure out. Okay, so because they did. Right? Maybe they found like he's an ass. Like he's
Just to get a bit of revenge, a couple of
revenge.
last
And he's
slaps.
like, you know what? Screw you, buddy.
It's like when you're at a concert and like someone dives into stage dives and you're like, oh my god! Like when I was at Bring Me the Horizon, like I touched Jolly Sykes.
Oh yeah,
you
true.
know, maybe it's like I touched
It's
Rasputin.
like, I just did a thing.
I punched Rasputin in the
Punched
face.
him. So they went to burn his body. Now, to their terror,
Oh no!
the body was said to have sat bolt upright in the flames, staring wildly around at them and screaming death threats to those that killed him.
I feel and it's probably a wives' tale.
I would think so. I would hope so.
Look, we know it's probably not real.
It's crazy.
But like crazy.
Right?
You know, imagine
Yeah.
the tales of this man.
Right? But you know what?
One last hurrah.
He had one last hurrah after this.
Tell me.
It was many years after that because it was in 1978.
78?
1978, Rasputin made
That's like a couple of days ago.
Yeah, but he made a comeback. In a disco classic by a band called Boney M.
Boney M.
Have you ever heard of Boney M?
No.
Okay. They literally have a song called Rasputin,
Yeah.
which paid homage to him,
Ah.
right? And set out, like, you know, defining the characteristics of his public affection,
Yep,
his
yep,
love
yep.
about him and all this sort of stuff. So it's quite funny to see how the whole pop song came about from this mad monk, sexual deviant guy that...
He's the song "Staying Alive" seems a lot more ironic now. Yeah, well, maybe the Bee Gees sung about him first.
Well, maybe. But I'm thinking of the lyrics. Like the song goes, how do I can't. Not without getting the old...
Flared jeans on.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Do you want me to give you a perm?
A little bit.
I
It's
would
like Ra Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. They shot him until he was dead. I can't remember how they were.
I want to put it as the outro song, but we're getting copyright claim.
Copyright done. So that's why I was just like, hang on, I can't really sing it, but I'll say the words.
Yes, in spoken word, maybe.
Spoken
James.
word. Ra Rasputin,
Oh,
lover of the Russian queen.
yes.
And then I shot him until he was dead. But I can't remember the lyrics. Anyway, yeah. For those of you that are born in 1960,
Oh, yeah.
if you were born 1960 and you were around, like, you know, 1978, you were old enough to kind of...
Yeah. I'll ask my dad.
Yeah, I
He would
reckon.
have been at 21 then.
Well, Mum and Dad definitely knew them, Boney M, and know the song Rasputin.
Yeah, okay.
The first time I ever heard the song was when I was in year 10 doing history, because we did the Russian Revolution in history. Maybe it was year 11. Anyway,
What a
guy.
I enjoyed the storytelling format of this
Thank you.
episode, James. It was a wild ride, and I feel like I was cross-legged on the floor, and you had a big cardboard book.
Yep, yeah,
And you
yeah.
opened it out and held it.
There was not enough
open to the
oohs and
class.
ahs I felt when I was saying
They're in all the listeners'
I
heads.
think
though.
so. Like, everyone's like, whoa.
I think
So-
I oohed and ahed a lot in this episode.
What I want from the listeners is, and for those that are watching us on the tubes and on the TikToks and such, did you like that style as opposed to what I've done previously? Because I want to see if people want to hear more about the singular person.
I think storytelling, like a mix of both, is good.
I think so. I think so.
I
I really enjoyed it.
I enjoyed the changer.
Yeah.
A little
I
bit
thought
of
so.
freshness for season
2, episode 3,
Oh.
the Rasputining.
No, this
No, I'm
episode's
pretty
called
sure
The
it was
Russian Ludacris.
Ludacris, yeah.
The Russian Ludacris. Enjoy figuring that title out before you
reckon.
hear the episode.
Yeah.
But thank you for tuning in
Yes.
again to the Drop Some Knowledge podcast.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful day.
Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, there you go. Once again, we cannot use that in the outro, but thank you for
No.
tuning in. It'll be Spotify, Apple,
Yes.
Instagram,
Yes.
Tick,
Ooh.
and YouTube,
The tubes.
Google Play,
Oh,
Stitcher,
not bad. Did we say iHeartRadio?
iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio. Shout out to Gavin.
Gavin.
Gavin, who used to work with me, he's moved up to New South Wales. Gavin
Oh, you
actually
said that, yeah.
he actually shout out to us.
Interesting. I need to stop
the other
trashing
day.
the other ones.
And he listens on iHeartRadio. So
I
I'm going to
respect that.
shout out to Gavin. G'day,
Thanks,
Gav.
Gav.
On you, mate.
On you, Gav.
On you, Gav.
Nice, Gavy.
On Gavy.
That'll be a thing.
That's great.
Well, thank you for listening to our subtle, but not subtle but lustrous tones.
Beautiful.
Hopefully, this episode comes out without a hitch.
Yes.
Enjoy the new clip format that we've been putting out on
we've been trying
Instagram.
something different.
And we'll have us in your ears
Yeah.
next week, Wednesday morning.
Go and buy yourself a spicy apple and some Fabergé eggs.
Correct. Buy our Fabergé egg.
Yeah, those ones
And
that we've made ourselves.
start spicy apple trending.
Bring it.
Mid-March, this needs to be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I will claim that I was the creator. James, you were the main sort of advertising marketing manager of the spicy apple. Yeah, no, you were the accounts manager of the spicy
there
apple.
You go. Customer relations.
You can manage the books. You can balance the books.
Balance the books.
And I'm going to go and eat a spicy apple right now.
Nice.
Enjoy your spicy apples, guys. And James, sign off in a random language. In Russian.
Nostrovye.
That was sick. If that was actually a word, that was awesome. If not, fooled you and me. Goodbye.
Bye.